So we're on a little bit different of a screen. Normally we're never on, Diamond Dynasty, but today we're going to be rebuilding a BR team. So usually when you draft a BR team, there are some legends and things like that. We're going to avoid the legends. We're going to stick to current players, and whatever team I can get, that's the team we're going to rebuild. So here we go. Let's just hop into it. I hope you do enjoy it. Thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, get in the comment section. Today, just tell me if you're a big Diamond Dynasty player. Obviously most of you guys are looking for franchise content, but do you guys still play Diamond Dynasty, or are you purely offline? I want to know your thoughts, what you guys play. I want to know down below. All right, so let's hop into it. Let's see what we get with our first round. Josh Naylor. So I'm not going to be picking, I'm not going to boost their overalls or anything. Whatever player I get, that's what I get. And this is a very unfortunate round. I can go Kenta Maeda or Josh Naylor. Oh, what a way to start this. I'm going to go Kenta Maeda. I mean, that's not great. So looking at other options here. So obviously Troy Percival's not an option, but we can go Buxton, Biggio, or Reyes. I could also get Ian Happ later. So, this is a tough one. Do I want to go Biggio? Biggio at second's not a terrible one. Alex Reyes, I'm not really interested in. I'm going to go Buxton or I'm going to go Buxton. I'm going to go Buxton with this one. So, next pick. Cole Tucker, Josh Ockamy, Chris Herman, or Andrew Cashner. I think I got to go Cole Tucker, unfortunately. This is not a great start to the draft. So, Shohei, I would normally pick, right? That would be something I would do. But I think I'm going to go Marcus Stroman just to make sure we have some decent pitchers, because pitching could come back to haunt us, right? We need to have some good pitching. So looking at the rest of the options here, it's between Britton or Perez, and I think I'm gonna go Salvi because a decent catcher to have. Next up, I'm gonna go Pablo Lopez, usually pretty good in franchise. Luis Castillo. I already know. Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker gets so good in franchise. That is a definite pickup for us. Who do we have next? Jesus Sanchez, Schrock, Singrani, or Bain? Purely based on the fact that he has got good potential and he's going to have good trade value, I'm going to go Jesus Sanchez. And then next up, oh boy, I think I'm going to go Franklin Barreto as a bench bat. Josh Donaldson, not Frank Thomas. I'm going to go Tyler Duffy. We have no bullpen options. Tyler Duffy's a good one to get. Next up, Emilio Pagan. Yeah, definitely Emilio Pagan there. Strengthen that bullpen. Next up, no doubt, Tommy La Stella. So good in franchise. Who do we have here? I'm going to take the bench bat in Darren Ruff because I at least want some good pitchers. Hopefully we can get some good ones here. Cole Calhoun is a goon in franchise. He's been my sneaky player that I've been watching a lot in franchise, and he is so good. But we really need pitching, so I'm going to go Jose Urquidy. Who can we get next? Mike Minor, JB Wendelken, Alec Bohm. That might be too good to pass up. We really need bullpen and pitching, but Alec Bohm's too good to pass up. He gets so good in franchise. Okay. Mike Soroka. Definitely. Glaber was a good choice. Definitely a good choice, but we just didn't need him. JD Martinez. They're really throwing me some good hitters here, but we need the bullpen. We just can't pass up on the bullpen at this point. Next, Josh Tomlin's not a bad one, and with the other players available, I think Josh Tomlin's probably the one we need to get. Gregory Polanco's cool and all, but we can always make a trade if we need to. Oh man, that is unfortunate. I am going to take Joakim Soria, but I would 100% take Wilson Contreras in any other situation. Looking at the rest, we still have a couple more bronze picks, and I feel like we could definitely use with at least a okay bench bat, and I feel like Matt Joyce is probably a safe pick to go here. We also need a couple lefties, so hopefully they throw us some lefties here. They're probably not. I'm going to take Altavilla, and we get one more bullpen option. Austin Adams is not going to be it. I'm 100% taking Dylan Carlson here because, one, really good potential. Two, could also play center field for us right off the rip. Severino's good. We might just be stuck without a backup catcher to start with. I guess Florial. I guess Scott Oberg. Are we not going to have a lefty in the bullpen? Because Scott Oberg's a really good pick. And so is Jose Martinez, which we could put him at first base for the season. Because I'm looking at it right now. So what I'm thinking is Bohm moves to third, Listella to second, and then Jose Martinez at first. That might be the team. And then we really need a bull. It's fine. Jose Martinez at first. There we go. And then our last bullpen option actually gives us some lefties, which is what we needed. So Oliver Perez or Adam Morgan. I'm going to go Morgan just because he's a little bit younger. And if we need to do more seasons, we're going to keep him over Oliver Perez. Even though Oliver Perez is probably the better option, I'm going to go there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a roster with this team. And hopefully we have a pretty good looking team. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, so I've already looked at the team. Got it pretty much put together. We are one player short of an active roster. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull back Jeff Mathis once he gets off waivers. I felt like we only drafted 25 players. I felt like bringing up Jeff Mathis really wouldn't change the roster too much. He can't even hit the ball, so it's not like it's going to change it that much. You know what I mean? So this is what we're working with. Everybody's here. Realistically, pitching probably our strong suit, and I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, you know, Tomlin 35, Altavilla 68 overall. Probably not the best. Tomlin's 35 years old, but for the most part, pretty solid pitching staff, and that's kind of what my focus was because I knew we'd still get some good hitters. We could do a lot better. Like, I'm really thinking about making a trade or two, but I want to see how this team that we drafted does for one season. And then what we'll do is we'll try to like bring everybody back and we'll make a trade in the second season, only using players that we drafted. So anybody that's in the farm system, I'm not going to use them. I'm going to leave everything as is. We're currently ranked 19th. I think that's what that said. 19th, which, you know what? Pitching 6th. We got some speed. We got some contact. I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like we could be a pretty strong team. So, like I said, I'm just going to call up Jeff Mathis. I'm going to leave everything as is, and that's really about it. The lineup's set how I want it. This is how we're going to rock with the team. I feel like we're doing pretty solid, and we'll see how it goes. Hitting-wise, it's kind of weak, like I said, but who knows? We can make the playoffs. So we didn't make the postseason, 88-75. It looks like we had a tiebreaker, which is probably for the wild card spot. So we were 15.5 out in the West. And yeah, we were. So it looks like we would have had to beat the Red Sox and then would have had to beat one of these two teams for the tiebreaker. So it looks like there was like a 3-way tie here that we lost. You know what? Pretty happy with that considering the team. The team was okay. Soria had the most saves in baseball. And then when you look at the awards, we got Rookie of the Year and a Delivery Man of the Year. I'm fairly happy with that. Like that's pretty respectable for a team that, like I said, could potentially sneak into the playoffs. But you know what? We got kind of lucky with some of our picks for sure, especially the pitching staff. I feel like the pitching staff was something that kind of carried the team. Maybe not Josh Tomlin, maybe not JB Wendelken, but Pagan was good. Okay, maybe not Altavilla, maybe not. Okay, maybe I got a little bit. Maybe I overreacted a little bit. But Soria, Duffy, solid. When we take a look at our starters, we got Maeda, Soroka, Pablo Lopez got roughed up a little bit, but Stroman, even Jose Urquidy wasn't bad. So maybe trade Pablo Lopez for a little bit better of a starter. Keep the same starting 5 minus Pablo Lopez, and we're looking pretty good. We can always trade for some cheap or pick up some cheap relievers in free agency. We're not too far off pitching wise. Hitting wise, you know, it's not great. I'm assuming his potential went down a little bit. It didn't. It held at A. Probably going to be someone I trade. Otherwise, Darren Ruff's looking kind of glitchy. 100 at bats, I'll take that for sure. Even Estevan Florial wasn't too bad. Okay, let's take a look at our actual lineup. Tommy LaStella was okay. Kyle Tucker, I was hoping he would have done better. He normally does. Maybe we need to lower him in the lineup a little bit. Alec Boehm was Rookie of the Year. You got Jose Martinez, who was solid. Salvi was okay. Probably would have preferred Wilson Contreras, but you know what? We'll work with it. Buxton, decent. Matt Joyce was a good bench bat. I probably won't bring him back. I might sign someone of like equal value, but maybe we bring him back. Dylan Carlson wasn't bad. He's only going to get better. I mean, look at those hitting stats. We've got Cole Tucker. and then back to the top of the lineup. So, like I said, I'll bring everybody back. On second thought, I'm going to bring everybody back. We somehow stayed within budget with this team. And yeah, I'll bring everybody back and then we'll make trades rather than just going crazy in free agency and something like that. So I feel like to really make it a challenge, we can only change the team that we had. So we did lose Jeff Mathis to retirement. So we'll just sign like a really low rated catcher. What I'll do is I'll just make sure that we can like keep everybody that we have. So I'll give everybody a contract here. We'll throw this up. We'll make him a bullpen arm so he's happy. Okay, I can probably lower that a little bit. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just give everybody a contract. Man, he wants a lot of money here. We'll backload it. Hopefully he takes that. Hopefully. I don't want Josh Tomlin back, and he's not going to have like any trade value. I'll bring Mac Joyce back for a year. He'll be like a platoon guy. I'll bring him back, see if we can flip him. Like, that's really what it comes down to. I feel like going through free agency is kind of cheating. I feel like that's kind of cheating. So what I'll do is I'll offer everybody arbitration and a contract. And I just feel like going through here is kind of cheating. Plus, there's not too many players I would want. Just quickly looking at it, really the only one I'd be considering would be, how'd Semien do? Maybe Semien, maybe someone like Brad Hand just to shore up that bullpen. But like, I feel like Trevor Bauer's a little bit too much. And like, we have like offensive pieces we can trade, like Carlson or Sanchez, to get a really good bat. So I feel like let's just bring everybody back and we'll make trades next year and see what we can do with the team. All right, so this trade's a little bit bigger than I anticipated, but it actually works out pretty well. We do need a little bit of help in the bullpen. Tim Hill could potentially be that. Will Myers adds a big bat to the lineup. And then Nelson Lamet, I feel like is going to be the same, or at least, I feel like the Nelson Lamet's going to be a little bit of an upgrade on Pablo Lopez. I hope at least. Nelson Lamet, 89. Lopez is an 85. He is also younger, could get better. But I feel like making this trade will help us out. Byron Buxton was a little disappointing last year, and Jesus Sanchez is just to make this deal work. So there we go. There's one trade that I'm going to do to get that starter I was looking for. I do want to trade Tomlin. So we have an extra arm in the bullpen now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade these two and see if I can get a long reliever / like a sixth starter. Sixth starter might be a little bit easier, but I don't know who I'm going to trade that would be like a good pickup for us. Eric Lauer? Okay, not him. Jose Quintana? Could I even get Jose Quintana? No, because of budget reasons. Am I really that bad in the budget right now? All right, Marcus Walden was a suggested trade. I'm going to take that. He can be our long reliever with 64 stamina. That actually works out perfectly. So the only other position that I'm like not 100% sold on, Cole Tucker, I feel like I could just get a straight swap with somebody for another shortstop. Who? I don't really know. That's kind of the tough scenario here. I don't even know why I looked at Paul DeYoung. I don't think I could get him. Arcia is not really good enough. Marcus Semien. Could I get Marcus Semien for Cole Tucker? No. I guess we're a little tight on the budget, which is kind of disappointing. So who could we get? JP Crawford was about the same. So what about Jose Iglesias? Really, that's okay. So this is actually a trade we can do. So the trade is actually fine. So can I get rid of someone that like I don't need, like, and I'm just not going to use? Someone that's like just taking up too much budget. So someone like Mendez, because like the trade was already good, right? So like I feel like we didn't need to add him. We just got to add him to make the deal work. So I'm okay with taking Jose Iglesias there and just adding Mendez so that we can make the trade work budget-wise. So probably not Will Myers in center. I'll probably go something like this. But that already looks a lot better. Matt Joyce, not so much. I feel like we can make another trade. Are we missing a player? Yeah, we are. Did I make an extra? Oh, I did trade 2 players for 1. So that does make a little bit of sense. And we might actually have an extra bullpen arm again. Let me see. So Lamet goes here. We have Walden here. Lamet goes in the starting lineup, rotation, whatever you want to call it. And we look like this. So you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with the team. This looks pretty good. Matt Joyce, not so much. But I wonder if we can make... Could we make a trade to improve that spot? I don't know who we would trade. Maybe Florial, just to see if we can get somebody else. Who would be a good cheap option to get that would, I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Austin Bryce is not a hitter. I'm just getting a bunch of pitchers, which I don't really want. I don't think we're gonna get a good hitter. Ooh, how did G-Man Choi do last year? I'm going the wrong way, but we'll just speed through it. How did he do last year? Not great. That's disappointing. So maybe I could get a first baseman, like a CJ Crone. No, I'm a little bit off. Who is a bat? Jay Bruce. I don't think I'm gonna get a bat. I'm just thinking about it. I just don't. No, it's just not gonna work, unfortunately. I thought maybe we could get somebody, but I'm thinking about who we could get. Is Bobby Dahlbeck a good? We're not too far off, so we might be able to work something here. Who else do we have on the MLB roster? Like a Barreto, and then maybe just give me someone somewhat okay. Like, oh, okay, so we're good because we actually can get this trade done. I just gotta add someone to make the budget work. So I feel like that, again, we're fair because the budget is just something that's holding us back. So 564 doesn't work. Do we have anybody that's like making too much money? Yeah, we have places. I guess we're gonna have to give up Sam Huff. I didn't really want to give up Sam Huff because I feel like that's a little bit. Oh, Willie Calhoun. There we go. Just to make it work. So there we go. There's a trade. I feel like that's fair. Again, boom, makes it work. Okay, so Bobby Dahlbeck hits righties really well. Boom, there we go. That's perfect. That works out really well. We don't have a backup infielder. I'll sign someone that's really bad. We'll just go like in the 60s. Jody Mercer, you get a shot in the bigs. One more year. There you go. You want a longer contract? Whatever. Boom. There it is. That works. I picked up a low-rated guy to fill out the roster, and we're good to go now. Okay. There we are. Jody Mercer, 40-man. Boom. MLB shot. There we are. Maybe move LaStella to the 2. Iglesias up there. Maybe something like this. You know what? I like the team now. This is potentially a sneaky team to win it all. I have faith. So we are ranked 15th again, but again, pitching and contact are really good. I like the team. So let's simulate it, see how it goes. So we won the division 98-64, taking on the Twins. I wonder how much we won the division by though. By 9 games. Wow. Okay. 19th ranked team too. I told you we were sneaky good. So looking at the rest of the league, Padres, obviously they're going to be super good. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with the team we were able to assemble here. We got kind of lucky with the draft as well, but Soroka, definitely a really good arm for us. No awards though. That's disappointing. Are we in the running for like anything? Anything at all? It doesn't look like it. I mean, from what I'm seeing, doesn't even look like we came close for anything. So, okay. What I'm going to do is I already know Soroka needs to get moved up, but Marcus Walden, really good season. Love seeing that. Same with JB Wendelken. He got better. Pagan, Morgan, everybody was really, really good. Love it. Love it. Love it. Perfect. And then when we take a look at the starting rotation. All right. Okay. Everybody was solid. And then our bench, Ruff wasn't as good. JBJ was decent. You know what? I'm happy with that bench. And when we take a look at our squad here, Jose Iglesias was okay. Tommy LaStella was a lot better once we took him out of that leadoff role. Alec Bohm still very solid. Will Myers, a great addition to the team. Jose Martinez still put up respectable numbers. Actually, really good numbers. 290 with an 809 OPS and 18 home runs. Easily will take that. Salvi, 31 home runs from a catcher. Really good. Bobby Dahlbeck, I'll take 32 home runs from our DH. Kyle Tucker definitely improved. Dylan Carlson, still about the same as last year. I mean, we made some good pickups and it definitely improved the squad. Budget, we're in a good spot budget-wise, so I don't know what this whole we were stuck in a budget crisis situation was earlier in the year. But taking on the Twins, and We are still alive. Jose Urquidy, sadly, just we're not going to give him the spot. I want to win. I want to win this challenge. Ooh, okay. So now we need Maeda here, Lamet here. Might even swap those, and we'll go Soroka, Stroman, and hopefully that gets us a series win. And Maeda Waka, we lose 3-2. Oh, we were so close. 1 game away from the World Series. Man, what happened? Who did poorly? Who am I gonna blame? Will Myers. I'm blaming Will Myers. And Bobby Dalbec. I'm gonna blame those guys. What about pitching wise? Who really let me down? Maeda so far. And maybe Soria as well. But man, we came so close to a World Series. Fortunately, wasn't able to just clutch it up. I mean, this is a good team though. From a BR team to only trading players in the team, not including prospects or anything like that. I felt like we did really well, and I hope you did enjoy the BR draft rebuild challenge. I'm bad with coming up with titles. I hope you enjoyed it though. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, get in the comment section. Let me know if you play DD outside of just franchise, or if you're just a franchise person. Let me know down below. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.